What I'm going to attempt to do is make some sweet and sour pork balls. And what I'm going to do is use some ready cooked sausage, some chipolatas. I'm just going to chop them off to make the inner contents, and to make the batter I'm going to use flour and yogurt. This is a mix of flour I've got with some raisin agents. I made a video on my members section of my channel in which I experimented around with this, and I made donuts. I've not tried to use it as a all-purpose batter mix. So that's my donut mix. And to make it into a batter, I'm just going to put some milk in. So although I can't go out today, oh, I've got some salt. Put some salt in there as well. Although I can't go out today making content, should be enough. It's nice to sit here and experiment about. So when I can go out, I can just do this with a bit of confidence that it's going to work. So after a couple of minutes of whisking in with a fork, we've got this consistency. I think that should work just fine. For the sweet and sour sauce, we just cut up a couple of vegetables. Get rid of that gnarly bit. I really like this knife, by the way. It's Victorinox. It looks like a butter knife, but it's razor sharp. Cheap as anything, and they're well worth getting your hands on one if you need a really sharp knife for your cooking. It folds down easy as well. Folds down to nothing really. In my cup, I'm going to throw a bit of garlic. I like a bit of garlic powder. And a magic ingredient, the sweet chili sauce. It made sense to me that these sausages could become the centre of my pork balls. I've been trying to work out the best way to do this. I reckon if we dunk that in there with some tongs and slot him in there. This is a complete experiment on my part. I'm hoping that this could be the shape of things to come with some cooking experiences. If this idea works out, stick around till later, because I've got something else I want to put in the hot fat. Oh, he's clumped up a bit. Separate him. You don't want your balls joined together like that, do you? Oh, they've turned out beautifully. Gonna let them drain for a couple of minutes and get the sweet and sour sauce on. The sauce was way too thick, so I've put some water in there and we'll just bubble him up. That's pretty good. I could have maybe even done this a little bit thicker. That would have been better on top of the vegetables, really, wouldn't it? But the idea is there. Oh, now the sauce is a bit thin. Not to worry. It's all part of the experiment. Not bad for a first attempt. I'm going to finish this off now, and in the next clip I'm going to show you my other deep frying idea. I think you'll like it. For the next course I thought I'd try deep frying some goat's cheese. So I guess the best way to go about this is to whip off a slither and throw them in the batter. Never tried this before, deep frying goat's cheese. Will he fry or will he die? It's looking good. Oh, come back. I think the cheese is soft inside, that's why it's oozing a bit. He's had a couple of minutes to drain. Let's have a look at him. How do we go about this? I'm going to cut one in half, so you get to see what I'm seeing at the same time. Gosh, that's hot. Oh, that looks lovely. What a fantastic little experiment. Nice squishy cheese in the middle. Let's try a bit. I wasn't sure of the taste. I'm going in again. These are really filling. I think you'd only need a couple of them as a starter, or even as part of a main with a bit of salad. If you've got any ideas for the best cheese to deep fry, let me know in the comments. So to finish off this heart attack of a lunch, I'm going to try deep frying a quality street. Which one do you think would be best? A long one, I don't think that'll work. The toffee. The fudge is a good contender. Oh, how about the whirly thing with a nut in the middle? Or the triangle. Definitely not the orange cream. I think that'll melt my fillings. I'm going for the whirl. I think they've still got a nut inside, or do they take them out to be politically correct? Because people were dying with nut allergies. Let's try one of these. This is another first for me. Deep frying anything chocolatey. I'm actually not a fan of chocolates, especially with the quality of what we get now in this day and age. But we'll see how this one goes. I know deep fried Mars bars is a thing. It's not something I'd ever wanted to try. This is taking it to an extreme for me. Trying to get in the turnover. He seems to want to float up one way. He's like a cat. Whichever way you throw him out the window, he still wants to land on his feet. My pancreas is not going to thank me for this. Whoever thought of deep frying chocolate has got serious issues. To be fair, I've got a nice crispy coating. Let's bust him open. Oh, we've got that soft goo inside. Yeah. Oh well, here goes. My God, that's far too sweet for me. I think one is more than enough. Oh, they do still give you a nut inside. I was surprised. Let's finish this last bit off then. So the all-in-one batter mix did a fine job today. The sweet and sour pork, that worked out okay. The cheese, that worked out well. And as for the quality street, anybody who thought it was a good idea to start deep frying chocolate, I think there's something wrong with them.